Leshire Math here. Question number 7, part A. Find in ascending power of x up to and including the term in x squared the binomial expansion of 1 plus 5 over 16x everything raised to power 10, fully simplifying each coefficient. Then part B, use x equals to 1 over 10 and the answer to part A to show that an estimate for 33 over 32 to power 10 is 1389 over k, where k is an integer to be found. Then the last part C, hence find a rational estimate for the 10th root of 1389. Now we can start with the part A of this question. Part A, first we can list the binomial coefficients. Of course, it will have 1, we have 10 and 45, or at times we can use the calculator to find. We'll have the binomial coefficient so from 0 we have 1, just 10, the next one is 45. So we have the 3 as the coefficient, the binomial coefficients. Now you can use also the binomial theorem, or you can just list the coefficients and do your working. And in this case I will not use the binomial theorem, but I will use another shorter or another way to expand the expression that we've been given here. So one, our work will be just to list. So the first coefficient is 10. No, the first coefficient is 1. The second one is 10, and the third one is 45. Considering what we've been given, we'll start with 1. We raise it to the highest power, 1 power 10, of course 1 power 9, and 1 power 8. Why am I doing this? We always know that if you are given a plus b raised to power n, then the concept here is very simple. As the power of a decreases to the right, the power of b increases to the right. So that is what I want to use here. So the next one will have 5 over 16x. Of course, this one starts from power 0. 5 over 16x power 1 and 5 over 16x power 2. Then what are we supposed to do? We just multiply as we add. So 1 times 1 power 10 times 5 over 16x power 0. This one is just the same as 1. Of course, plus. Here, what we'll have is 10 times 5 over 16. So this one gives you, so we'll have plus 25 over 8x, then plus, first we need to square 5 over 16x square. This one will be the same as 25 over 256. So that means this one first will be 25 over 256 x squared. So your work in this case becomes quite easy. We'll have 45 times 25 over 256, and this one gives you 1125 over 256, 1125 over 256 x squared, and this one becomes the expansion of the expression using the first 3 terms, or up to the term x power 2. Now part B says that use x equals to 1 over 10 and the answer to part A to show that an estimate for 33 over 32 to power 10 is 1389 over k, where k is an integer to be found. So what do we need to do in this case? So part B, originally we are given 1 plus 5 over 16 x everything raised to power 10, but already you've been given that x equals to 1 over 10. So when we substitute back, then this one is just the same as 1 plus 5 over 16. Of course, we replace x with 1 over 10, then everything is simply raised to power 10. So majorly if you simplify this, then what we'll have is simply 33 over 32, 33 over 32 raised to power 10. So what are we supposed to do? We can use the expansion above to find an estimate of 33 over 32 raised to power 10. So this one will be what we can do. Just where you have x, we can replace it with 1 over 10. So we'll have 1 plus 25 over 8, of course, multiplied by 1 over 10. Then we add to 1125 over 256. We also multiply by 1 over 10, but in this case we square. Simplifying this, we will have 1 plus, of course, 25 times 1 is 25, 8 times 10 is 80, 1 plus 25 over 80, then plus 1 squared is 1, so this one will be 1125, everything over 256 times 100 is the same as 25,600. So we can put this in the calculator to help us get our solution here. So we'll have 1 plus 25 over 80 plus 1125 over 25,600. So what does this give you? So your solution here is 1389 over 1024. So that is part B. Then we can also consider part C. Part C in the question up here, you are given, hence find a rational estimate for the 10th root of 1389. So what are we supposed to do in this case? So finding the rational number for the 10th root of 1389, we know that already 33 over 32 raised to power 10 is approximate to 1389 over 1024. So at this point, first we can get rid of 1024 by multiplying both sides by 1024, this side also by 1024. So this and this cancels. But remember, you also need to remember that 1024 as a base of 2, 1024 is just the same as 2 power 10. So that means in place of writing 1024, we can replace it with 2 power 10, so that we'll have 2 power 10 multiplied by 33 over 32, everything raised to power 10, and this is approximate of 1389. So the two are expressed to the same power, we can combine them. So this one is just the same as 2 times 33 over 32, everything raised to power 10 is approximate to 1389. So simplifying this bracket, 2 goes here once, 2 goes here 16. So what we are going to have here is simply 33 over 16 to power 10 is approximate of 1389. So for us to get rid of this power 10, we can get the 10th root of both sides. So here we'll say that 33 over 16 is approximately equal to the 10th root of 1389, and this becomes your solution.